We're on the outskirts of Chandigarh and we've just driven a really challenging trail with the new 2024 Jeep Wrangler, as you can probably tell actually from all of the dirt and mud on this car. But right now we're stopped here at the riverside because we have with us Aditya Jairaj, the head of Jeep India. Aditya, thank you for having us here and thank you for allowing us to just go wild with the Jeep. I hope you don't mind what we've done to your lovely little Wrangler.
Well, first of all, Sergius, thank you for being here with us. The Wrangler, in my mind and in the minds of our customers, is the most iconic nameplate in the automotive industry. And as you have experienced this morning, from a capability perspective, there is no match to the Wrangler. A lot of others try to copy us, but there's only one.
Right. So imitation is the best form of flattery?
Best form of flattery indeed. And I'm sure this morning, driving the Wrangler, you would have felt the enhanced experience in terms of how this does off-road. But what I'd also like to bring up here is, while there's no match to the Wrangler's off-road capability, the on-road experience is something that we have focused on based on feedback from our customers. So our consumers, who are basically lifestyle consumers at this point, they love driving this anywhere, right? The Wrangler stands for freedom, authenticity, passion and adventure, right? At the very best. But when you go on a nice smooth road, you're also looking for some other creature comforts. So the 24 Wrangler, we have made improvements to make this a very comfortable and luxurious on-road vehicle too. So you have the best of both worlds.
Right. So in fact, Aditya, I want to talk about that because we drove it off-road, phenomenal as expected, as always with the Wrangler. Really put it through a lot, came out absolutely fine. But you also said the on-road experience. Now I know there's ADAS that's been added to the 2024 Wrangler. Why did you all go ahead and do that for something which would primarily be an off-road vehicle, or do you see that people would want ADAS on road as well?
Sure.
What's the thought behind ADAS? Because I'm sure it's going to add to the costs, which we don't know as yet.
So again, it is based on our customers' feedback. So they love driving this off road.
Okay.
But they also want to have the ability to drive the Wrangler every day, right? To make the Wrangler their daily driver. So in order to make it your daily ride, we have to make some adjustments, some enhancements. So we've got ADAS features, we've got a larger 12-inch screen. We've also got, from a safety perspective on road, we've got 6 airbag standard amongst 85 other active and passive safety features. So we're making this a very credible, luxurious on-road vehicle, also without compromising on the off-road capabilities based on what our customers have asked for.
Right. And Aditya, so on the car, of course, really no questions, but I also wanted to get a little bit into the vehicle in terms of its sales potential here. How do you see this Wrangler? Of course, it's a brand shaper, yes, right? It is your iconic nameplate. But what are the kind of volumes that you're expecting from this vehicle? Is it really, because you're making it now in India as well, right?
That's
it's
right.
Assembled here.
That's right.
So what's the kind of expectation that you have from this one?
Simply put, Sergius, based on the customers, based on what the Wrangler has to offer now, and also based on the aspirational value of the Jeep nameplate, the intention is to double our sales over the next few months based on what we've been doing in the past.
Okay, so if I were to press you for a figure, or if my figures are correct, I think you all did last year about 150 odd units, so you're looking at doubling that.
So on an average, we do about, last year I think we did 500 units.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 500 units for the year, so 1,000 plus.
Wow, okay, so there you have it, 1,000 plus units of the Wrangler. Okay, and Aditya, also being out here in the outdoors, there's another question I have for you, and it was a blast driving this car through the trails. And Jeep as a brand, internationally, you all have set trails that customers can, go out and explore.
Right.
Is that something at the back of your mind you've been thinking about for India, having, Jeep trails in India? I mean, just a fun offbeat thing?
So right now what we do, we organize customer events and prospective customer events in different locations. We don't have set trails, right? But we create our trails. So for example, we're here, 100 kilometers away from Chandigarh. The trail that you went on partially today and you will continue to go on, in my mind, is the most I don't know if challenging is the word, most exciting.
Okay.
Is the most exciting trail that we have put together in India, right? And we do this from time to time for our consumers too. We had Jeep trails in Lucknow, we had it in Goa. Now the intention is to continue to do this where we bring prospective customers and owners together so that they can also interact and they can have the brand experience. So we'll continue to do this. We'll be taking this to the next level. Now setting up trails on a permanent basis is something we're evaluating, and I think for our Indian customers and the Indian market right now, it will do very well.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, like the Rubicon, we could have our own trail as well here in India. Also, you know, on besides the Wrangler, if I could move away a little bit from the Wrangler to the rest of your portfolio,
Yep.
what can we expect this year apart from the Wrangler? What else is on the anvil?
Sure. So we just launched a special edition of the Compass a couple of days ago actually. We've got more actions coming on the Meridian too. We'll see some enhancements on the Meridian
Right,
based
you
on
said the
customer
2.0.
feedback. Yes. So we'll see that happening later this year. And also, you know, the idea for us is to keep our products fresh, to attract customers, to have something to talk to with our customers. So we'll see more and more action over the next few months in terms of our special editions. So that's this year. And then 2025 is only a few months away, but there's a lot more to come.
Yeah, I was going to come to that because 2025 seems like it's going to be a very exciting year because, frankly speaking, the Compass, it came in, you know, if everyone loved it. It was, you know, our car of the year. We've driven it a lot, really fantastic vehicle, but it's been a long while now. So what's next for the Compass? Can you give us a sneak peek of what can we expect and roughly when?
Let's catch up again in a few months.
Okay, so
We'll have more
your
on
lips
that.
are sealed, I guess.
We'll have more on that.
Okay, awesome,
Perfect.
great. So thanks so much, Aditya, for speaking to us, and I'm going to head back onto the trail.
Don't waste any time.
Yeah, thank you, Aditya.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Sergius.